Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Powershift Garage. In this video, we're going to jump back on the 360 build for the O2 Ram, sitting right over here. The block is all cleaned and prepped and everything like that. So I'm going to throw some masking tape on it and then roll it outside and shoot it with some primer. And then probably in the next video, you'll see what color we're going to go with. So get ready. Hey there, so I rolled the block outside. I'm just gonna hit it with some self-etching primer in a couple of spots, and then the rest of it we'll all get some VHT flame-proof primer. I'm just getting any of the spots that are like bare metal with the self-etching, and then I'll do the whole thing with the VHT. Oh, this thing's dirty. Alright. What do we got here? Oh, there we go. My homemade valve train organizer and crankshaft. Oh, this thing is heavy. No joke. All right, so I went and got the crankshaft out of the back of the truck. It was in the back seat. My wife and I just bought a house and we moved, so in the intervening time there, I've been storing some of the truck parts in the back of the truck. While it's been sitting in there, you can see right there, some of the journals have some really light surface rust. There, you can see that a little better. So it's super light on the journal. So as long as you don't have any like pitting in the journal, you can just polish that up with some steel wool and some WD-40. So I'm gonna go ahead and polish up the journals on the crank here real quick, and then I'll show you what they look like when it's done. Okay, so I got these journals polished up on the crank. I spun the crank around. This is the number 4 main journal that I showed you last time. So you can see that the corrosion, you know, left a kind of like a staining on the journal, but to the touch, or you can like do the fingernail test, you can't feel any of that. It's super smooth. The worst part was actually back here on the rear main journal. And you can see there where same kind of thing, the corrosion discolored the journal, but to the touch, very smooth. There are a couple of little areas right in here that you can feel a little bit. I mean, obviously it's not ideal. Ideally, this crankshaft would go to the machine shop and have all the journals polished. But, you know, we decided we're not taking this engine to the machine shop. We're going to do everything here, and this will be perfectly serviceable. Actually, the worst area is on the center main. I'll roll it over here. I don't know if you can see that. See if I get it to pick up on camera. There it is. So right in the center of the journal there, you can see that there's a mark, and you can definitely feel it. So like I said, not ideal. Ideally, you'd take this to the machine shop and have the journals polished, but we're gonna put it together and run it, and it's gonna be fine. So the crankshaft is still super dirty, just from that sludge that was in that old junkyard motor. So this will all get washed down and degreased and everything. If you do polish journals up like this with steel wool, it's definitely important to make sure that you wash everything out, blow out all of these passages in the crank, because that steel wool comes apart as you're using it. So there's little metal fibers all in here. But all of this will get cleaned up, degreased, everything will get blown out with air and dried. And then I'll put a light coat of WD-40 on all of the journals, and then put it in a bag, and it'll be ready for assembly when we get there. All right, everybody, that's it for this video. I didn't get as much done out here as I wanted to, but the engine's all in primer. It's ready to get painted. I couldn't find any engine paint that I really liked, so I had to order some. So that'll be here in a couple of days. Once that gets here, I'll get the block painted up, and we can go ahead and do short block assembly. And then I'll get the heads out of the bed of the truck, clean those all up. And then I have some Mopar 062 valve springs coming, and also a rocker stud kit. So I'm gonna run some 1/6 roller rockers on this engine. So as soon as that stuff's in, then we'll go ahead and get the heads all assembled up, put them on the short block, and this thing will be ready to go in the truck. So if you like this, you know, we're getting better all the time, but please subscribe, and hopefully we'll have that thing in the truck before too long. Until next time, thanks for checking out the Powershift Garage.